Hi everyone and welcome to Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. On Revengeance difficulty, this is R-00, the first mission, and this is exactly what you need to do. It's better if you wait for these soldiers and the gecko to get close to Raiden, and then you parry one of the soldiers and hopefully you'll get them all out. Now this first part of the first mission is hard because you don't have the better weapons. You have the normal body and the normal sword. So now you're going to be attacked by two Fenrir. See how I went over there and just bring them over here, because if you don't, there are soldiers with rocket launchers, and the rocket launchers will really hit you all. Now, if you can parry one of these attacks, this is great. See here, just get them as a little attention on the screen as possible, because they are prompt to shoot at you with the laser cannon, and that can really kill you. I did this entire first battle no damage. It's not really that hard, but I say that from the point of view that I really played a lot of this game, guys. I really played a lot, because Revengeance is really difficult. It's a really difficult game, but it's also incredible. It's one of my favorite games of all times. So in this game, if you didn't know, you don't have a block button, as you see here. You can actually block at any time that you want. You can only kind of block when the enemy is going to attack you, just before he attacks you, and if you time it better, it will become a parry. And you really have to get used to the parries, and you really have to get used to the enemies and seeing how the enemies attacks you, because on Revengeance difficulty, most of the attacks of the bigger enemies one-shot you, and if they don't one-shot you, they will two-shot you. So this is the first part. This is not ranked, by the way. The only parts that are ranked in this mission are the two Metal Gear Ray bosses parts, and we are going to get to the first one. Now, this first Metal Gear Ray boss, the only thing that you have to worry about in this battle is the time and doing it no damage. What the game expects you to do here is beat the boss at 3 minutes or less, because the game wants you to get 1000 battle points, and I'm going to explain what the S rank entails in the second video, but the game expects you to get 1000 battle points. And the thing is that doing this on Revengeance with the normal sword under 3 minutes is really close to impossible. So I'm going to no damage it, and you should too. So you should learn how to fight this enemy. Always try to keep him close or in middle distance, never far away, because if you're far away, he's going to do the beam attack, and the most damage that you're going to make in this battle is from the parries and the sandatsus. Sandatsu is when you, as you've seen there, everything goes slow motion and you can actually cut the enemy, and it's going to become a really important thing in the rest of the walkthrough. But here, since we don't have any more weapons than the ones that we start with, and we have the normal health, this becomes really dangerous. The first mission is probably on Revengeance difficulty. The first mission is probably one of the most troublesome to S rank, but I wouldn't say that is the most difficult, because Revengeance, really guys, Revengeance is really difficult. It's up there with the most difficult games that exist. So, and this is going to be a totally S rank no damage walkthrough, so that's going to be something that probably will happen, but it will take some time. Now, you can actually parry almost all the attacks that this boss throws at you. The rush and sometimes he will do a tail swipe, and you can actually parry the tail swipe. You can parry everything, including the bullets. And why do I say you can parry the bullets? This is probably something obscure that not so much people know about. But you're going to see me in the second part of this this battle, because he doesn't die here. And you're going to see me parrying a bullet, one of the machine gun bullets. And it's not actually that difficult to do when you know that exists. And when you know that exists and you get it, the second part of this battle is a piece of cake. And you're gonna watch it because it took a few tries, but I actually did it. Now, by the way, guys, every time the checkpoint appears on the screen, on the bottom of the screen, if you're doing an S rank, I will say every time the triangle appears and says checkpoint on the bottom of the screen, exit the game, go to title and copy your information. Because if you die after getting the S, see there, checkpoint, if you die after getting the S, the game saves that you died, so you're not going to get the S rank for the whole episode. Now, I have edited some cutscenes and some parts of the gameplay that are not necessary for me to show. This is strictly an S rank battle walkthrough, and you can start damaging him right now, as you see me do here. This is going to help the overall damage of the battle to go really quickly. Now just dodge these beams attacks, damage him again, and see, you can put him in the state of receiving a Sandatsu right away. Now, see what I did there? I parried the bullet and the counter attack hit him directly, and the damage is so high that I practically killed him. And that's not so hard to do. You just have to stand exactly where I stand and just get the parry. It's not really that hard, guys. Once you know about it, it's not really that hard. And now we get another checkpoint when the guy throws us into the building, and this is a really crappy part because we have to actually get through this entire missile barrage set piece, and if we get hit here, the game actually saves that we got hit and we are not gonna get the S rank. So as I said before, guys, really important that every time that you see the checkpoint, exit and copy your save game. Do a backup of your save game every time the checkpoint appears on the screen. It's really important to S rank all the missions, that you'll receive a trophy for that. Now this is a time for me to actually welcome you to the guide, guys. That's why I leave this on. I want to welcome you to the guide. This was a long time expected guide for me, at least. As you might have noticed, my channel has a lot of Metal Gear Rising Revengeance images, and it's on purpose totally because I love this game. And we will be covering the DLCs as well, but I'll cover the DLCs as soon as I end the main game. So I wanted to leave this fight scene because it's really cool, and we will fight Sam really late in the game. So at the description of the videos I will leave information on how to S rank bosses. It will be only bosses. You will see now that I have the information for Metal Gear Ray Part 1 and Part 2. And it will be specific to bosses. It will not be specific to every single battle, because that will be too much. And I don't like to clunk the image. I was thinking about putting the information on some part of the image, but I don't like using parts of the game itself and fill it up with information. I think for me it detracts from the experience. So it will be in the description, and it will be only for bosses. All the requirements that you need. So This is a really cool fight with Sam, and one of the DLCs we will be playing as him. And Sam actually has a very cool technique of fighting. I wish we would have if we would have a continuation of this game, a second Metal Gear Rising that I hope sometime releases. I hope we could use some of the things that Sam has available, because he's a lot of fun to play, but the DLC is really short, it's like 1 hour. So this was Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, the first mission, guys, and we'll see each other in the second, R-01. Thank you guys for watching, and again, welcome to the guide, and take care.